to get some of that early game power against the Garen, and it's going to be Tristana, in fact, locked in. So early game power is still there.
And it's just as you said, Kobe.
One is down to half health. SKT just a bit of a drive-by at the moment. Effort almost in a dangerous spot as we've got 4 versus 3 guys. Everyone diving on in. Broxah has taken the red, but can Reckless survive is the question. The You and Me has been used as first blood. Goes to Faker. He gets the resets and over the wall. Broxah, oh, that Q. So exactly what
there's
he wants.
the TP.
Yep, Teddy going to be teleporting towards the bottom side, but you've got it happening from Khan as well. Can they find Reckless? The You and Me's there, but there's the cannon barrage. The ultimate from Teddy at exactly the right time as Effort flashes out of the way. The bait is beautiful. 3 kills.
And look at Rift Herald. In the meantime, for Fnatic, they're trying to get something back for themselves, as you can see on top side.
It was Fnatic trying to get a pick onto Faker, and them getting the Rift Herald, and now the tower on top of it. This early game has been additional support. Hilly can't just go off on his own and clear out wards that he might do on another support pick.
Well, it looks like a brute force on this outer turret on the top side of the map, and Fnatic will be. And Faker going down very, very low, has to jump over the wall, and now the turret is the next in line. But Khan is here, dives on over, looks for Bwipo, but not quite enough damage as the prowling projectiles trying to deter him from waiting underneath that turret. Fnatic try to make a move on the outer turret mid, but it's Teddy that's able to lock down the outer on the bottom side of the map while they're all distracted.
Yeah, Fnatic are investing a lot of time to try to push this back into the mid lane. Effort with the clear flank, and now, like you said, Teddy can join them, picks up bot tower as well as that Ocean, and Fnatic are still here banging against the wall of SKT.
Yeah, we land the dredge line as Bwipo going to be knocked up into the air, but Hilletsang already dead. Effort going to be traded for it as Faker is bouncing around the fight. He gets the divine.
Get information out of this Baron area. They've got the Rek'Sai passive as well as Praise Seeker. We already saw Nemesis try and use the
I agree with you. If we're going to see Nemesis and Bwipo out into a side lane to find a pick, that means Broxah, Hilly, and Reckless need to hold this Baron line.
Yeah, well, SKT back on the Baron. It's already down to 2/3 health missing as Fnatic are going to move in and SKT back away. Not wanting to 50-50 this one, as I thought Fnatic were thinking about potentially. Buster Shot would have knocked him out of that, but Nemesis is able to get out.
Check out mid lane.
R button, yes, we found Effort taking a lot of damage. He's got the aftershock, but that's going to wear off. He's just dead, and Teddy didn't want to use his ult on him as Khan dives on forward. We still have the Divine Judgment, but it looks like they don't even use it. Finally, it comes down, and that's 2 kills for SKT. The jump forward, the resets from Faker, as now Clit has found Nemesis, the 1v1. It's a dangerous one for the Lee Sin, but he still wants it. Outplays him, Faker, trying to game.
If Nemesis does not make that play, if he goes down, if Clid is still alive, that is a Baron for Fnatic. His teleport is ready. They're trying to delay as long as they can.
Yep, Teddy's taking a fair bit of damage to start this one off as Effort throws down the depth charge once
again. They're going for it.
There's a heck of a lot of DPS now down onto Reckless, but he's so tanky as Effort goes down very, very low. Teddy relatively low as well, but it's still SKT that are coming out on top. Faker trying to stop the escape routes, but it's not going to be enough. Double kill now for Reckless as he throws in the ultimate, but does he have enough damage? I think the answer might be no, as Teddy is well and truly ascended, and Faker has now found the Garen. Both the Garen and the Yuumi now in trouble. He flashes out of the way though, and the shutdown comes in. The cat is going to kill the KO. Once again set up around that Baron. Fnatic looking for Effort as SKT. Yep, they've dived on it once again. Cannon Barrage utilized one more time as there's the ultimate out from Teddy to answer the final chapter, but Red still has closed the distance here. Teddy's still alive though, he's got so much health, but no, it's going to be the Void Rush that finishes him off, and now the Gangplank takes down the rest of the bottom lane. Faker in position though, he'll have the AoE. He's legendary on this Tristana. Hilletsang trying to get the work done, but he can't do it. Finds Broxah, and now they're going to try and get out of here.
Yeah, he's got Hilletsang on him. Gets him with the...
Yeah, picks up the Q. The Resonating Strike going to bring them back as Clit goes golden. Now Khan is going to close the gap. He's chasing after Broxah once more as the Zoomies going to be no. It's SKT teleporting Teddy into this fight, and finally the Baron is going to be taken at 31. Done for Teddy, like you were talking about going towards. That's Zonya's Hourglass next, and SKT are able to 1 inner turret remaining on the top side of the map, inner and outer remaining for SKT in mid, but you've got no outer turrets left available for Fnatic. It's just the base that they're desperately trying to hold on to. They are going to deny at least this inhibitor turret from being taken down. An aggressive Realm Warp is looking for Khan. Shuriken backflip is going to be there. He pops one of the ultimates, movement speed, as he throws down the Shroud. He should have the next ult, but the root is there from the final chapter. The rest of SKT are in the mid lane. They're going to have to trade the base for this, as boom goes the dynamite, but the base is getting destroyed as well. Cannon Barrage can't save you from that one, but at least least it keeps the inhibitor alive as Nemesis has teleported in. Hylissang is there as well. Prowling projectile flash from Teddy as the barrels come down. Bwipo doesn't find it as now. The SKT turnaround is in. The gangplank immediately taken off the board. The flash forward from Effort to make sure that he can get on Nemesis, but he goes golden. Can he have the AoE damage? There's so much of it as the Buster Shot onto 3 separates Reckless from the fight, and the resets now come in. It's all about Teddy's damage and Faker launching himself forward. Klid's there. Can he find the Q? He doesn't need to. They just want to take down these inhibitors, and SKT, a beautiful turnaround team fight.
And now they've got alone time with the Nexus turrets here. Broxa and Hylissang trying to fend them off.
Oh no, it's 1-2 and they're both dead. Teddy picks up a double to end it. 5-2 and 13 for the Kale as the Nexus falls to the first.
Either pressure a Kale top or deal with a Renekton top, because Kale and Renekton, again, can be switched between mid and top
Making
lane.
his way down as there's the relentless pursuit, and Cody gets out of the way of the rocket grab. Top lane, bit of a battle here as Longxing fighting onto Huni. A lot of damage, but in the meantime, in the mid lane, Damonte completely out of mana. Xiaohu trying to chase him down. He should be able to. The next slow will be available relatively soon. Both of them holding flashes as Damonte's moved towards Lyra. The flash comes in. Xiaohu gets the wall. Now Lyra's in there. The fear is going to proc. It's one more. No, it's not enough. First blood bait. It's so beautiful.
Of CS.
Well, Cast is actually towards the top side of the map. Huni looking for that hyper proc. Will get the extra movement speed, but the stun is going to land, and Kasa immediately puts Huni in the ground. Teleport now he's going to come through. Damonte finds himself 1 versus 2. He thought his Na was going to survive. The scat of the week is pretty good as Lyra is eventually going to turn up, but there's the Ruthless Predator, and there's Longxing picking up another one.
What do you say about it, though?
Yeah, and there are teleports from RNG, so if they really want to force this, they can be there.
Yep, Xiaohu's is just about to come back up as Ming knows exactly what's happening here. There's the grand entrance, but Ming does proc his Aftershock and isn't going to get taken down too low. Great double
Pulling right there for a lot of harassment, but it should also be noted that Nocturne... Oh!
There's the rocket grab as Vulcan in trouble. The Blade Caller, is it going to be enough? He's burning the last tick, and Ming picks up the kill onto Vulcan. The third for RNG, and Ming is able to slink away as, yeah, Cast is down there. Dominus has been popped, though, as in goes the Paranoia. They're trying to take him down. It's one more auto. Make that 2 as Huni will...
It was lucky thinking that it was going to be in the mid lane, but I do like the fact that Clutch are going to try to push through on the top side and match, again, split map. We talked about moment where they can want to strike at RNG.
All right, the moment is approaching, and so is Cloud Drake.
There's the rocket grab. Oh no! It is going to be the ultimate utilized, so the Blitzcrank stays alive for so incredibly long, and Huni couldn't even get the ult off. There's the kickback, though. They're trading. It is going to be a lot of damage. Dustspring is going to finish it off there, but Lyra sacrifices his life. It's 1 for 1 when it comes to the junglers, but Huni was for free at the beginning.
Huni getting bursted down there. No Mega Gnar for Clutch Gaming. Really good focus are going to be for Clutch Gaming. If they don't get an engage with the Rakan and Gnar ultimate, it is going to be next time. It looks like they're going to give up the Dragon here for RNG and opt for some turret gold for Xiaohu instead. They really want to fund this Kale. Again, going for the Nashers into Rage Blade build, already level 11, is going to be a big threat for the team fights.
One of the key
4 more levels to go.
One of the key differences between RNG and other LPL teams is their ability.
Excellent point just shown by Damonte's movement. Him on Syndra, he couldn't move up past here, but here we go.
Yep, there's the Paranoia as the rocket grab is going to come in. That's going to proc the Aftershock, but it's not going to be enough. The shutdown comes in onto Ming, but now Uzi is kiting Huni around, dodges one of those boomerangs, and now Kasa, can he get into the backline? He dives on him with the safeguard. There's the kickback onto Cody-san, slowed down and destroyed by Longxing, as the Crocodile is still going to survive, but it's still
run out of Mega Gnar right now, and after you run out of Mega Gnar, you're starved for rage. You can't generate any more.
To be a 50-50, can Kasa get on in there is going to be the question, as now the rest of RNG in position. The turn, there's the quickness, the burn, is it going to be enough? Yes, onto the Blitzcrank, but can they find the team fight? Lyra gets in, gets out again, the flash now from Huni, but doesn't get the stun onto Longxing, and now Xiaohu, a gigantic beast, has found himself 2 stragglers, and the divine judgment onto Longxing means it's an immortal Crocodile for RNG. The team fight looks beautiful. available so far, and Clutch are just running for the hills. The Q, the
coming around to answer. They don't have a smite. Their only hope is maybe Demonte stealing it over the wall with a Syndra burst.
Yeah, certainly does have a fair bit of damage as Longshin gets over the wall. 3 members of Clutch there to greet him as Kaza locks down the
kind of a staple champion in the LPL is exceptional today.
Oh, the rocket grab's gonna land this time, and Uzi picks up the kill into Cody-san. There's only so many times you can relentless pursue out of the way of that rocket grab before it's gonna finally hit you. And of course, Ming has thrown out so many this game.
And with the Baron buff, RNG will take mid. They will take mid inhibitor. They also have bottom lane minions moving up. They are going to destroy so much of the Clutch Gaming defenses in one fell swoop.
Yep, feeling like cooking show League of Legends here. The minion wave I prepared earlier moves towards this next inhibitor turret. They'll take down 2 inhibs already, and still 2 minutes left on that Baron buff. This is a huge power play as in goes Kaza, but he gets knocked up. Divine Judgment has to be invested, but it does keep the Lee Sin alive.
You just immediately burst someone with the Nocturne and the Syndra on his CC and playing around this Rage Bar. So there's Mega Gnar again. Can they find the fight they're looking for?
Yeah, look at the countdown on that Rage Bar. Clutch, this is the time that they have for trying to engage a fight. They really can't do it without Huni and his CC available, and it looks like it's worn off. They're just going to dive on underneath. They know exactly what the thing is here as Ming throws out his ultimate. Divine Judgment on him this time, as well as Demonte delivered to RNG with a bow on top. Down to the GA as well is Lyra, as the rest of the Clutch Gaming squad are running towards the fountain. I don't even know whether they're safe there as the minions, there are so many of them knocking down these Nexus turrets. RNG making a statement in their debut game at Worlds 2019 will destroy the Nexus and join SKT as 1-0 in this.
Especially if he is that more damage-oriented Gragas that you're talking about. So right now, this looks pretty clear-cut.
Really the point of control for IG.
And I think the question is hold it.
Oh,
yep,
they got it.
Trouble first blood. It's just
for the aggressive arcane shift, and what a hook.
Well, there's the kick flash, and Rookie gets tagged up, tries to get the kick back, but just waits.
Excellent work from AHQ in the first 9 minutes of this game.
Exactly. I mean, with the first Akali ultimate, they're able to get the kill on the Rookie. 3 members converge. They get the objective.
Now just making his back. He does have teleport, is going to use it to force the fight.
Yep, but this dragon is still very, very low. It is taken by...
Yeah, really well done. A pressure play from AHQ, but that means top lane Invictus Gaming are looking to trade.
Oh no, the wallop goes completely wide as the Shy gets out of the turret aggro. Empowered Shock Blast is going to land, but it looks like Ziv is able to buy a little bit of time. The cask actually buys him more space. The flash has to be invested, and the Shy does eventually grab that kill as now Balan. He was looking for it, but Rainbow outplays. That Shuriken backflip timing was brilliant there to answer the headbutt.
I mean, you heard it from the crowd right there. Disaster for Invictus Gaming. They try to make the trade, but fumbles.
You poke them down with the Jace and the Ezreal. Once they are softened up into those low health bars, then you're looking at Alistar and Gragas to go in for the dives, finish them off. Alex gets caught at the blue.
Yep. Speaking of going in, the headbutt pole is going to be there. Alex, he tries to safeguard out, but there's nothing safe about his...
responding to them, and IG have yet to kind of team up and really force HQ.
Well, Wako actually going to throw out the ultimate there, misses the Void Seeker onto Jackie Love, and that's going to mean he survives as now Leon's looking for it. Ysera going to try and trade his life as in goes Rainbow. He's diving, but the CC is too much. Underneath the turret, he does eventually get there with the perfect execution, and it looks like he's able to get out as Leon is going to flash forward. The body slam says no as Rainbow is put in the death chamber, but a 1-for-1 feels pretty good. Ysera flashing over the wall to get himself to safety as it's a messy fight, but the Shy is able to take down the North.
Looks like not there as Invictus Gaming got a full reset, so you definitely don't want to take your chances there. And then that regeneration from AHQ means that this poke is going to stick.
And just as Kobe was talking about in Champions Select, that means that the counter to it is the hard engage. So can AHQ find it as this could turn into a fight?
That's a high-value stopwatch right there as Ysera flashes but doesn't actually get out of the way. Rookie just deletes him. The Nautilus not doing anything in this fight as Rainbow looking for more. It's Alex that picks up the first kill. The Shy no longer able to punch. Making his way back forward, but this is the just reward for IG. Taking down the inner turret.
Just blast into the Gangplank barrel chains. Now, this is making it very easy for the Shy to line that up, and you can see the zoning.
The Dragon is free, and Ysera is as well.
They just get obliterated by all of the AoE and all of the poke.
And Ziv couldn't even get an opportunity there as, like paper, the inhibitor turret goes down. Ziv trying to build that Narbar, does have it up, but they're not going to have their mid. I believe they have vision available of Alex as well as Rookie's moving on over. Alex safeguards his way over. Sonic Wave there. As now Rookie will find him. We'll see whether he can dive on top, get him out of the way with that hammer shot. As there's Ever Bolt. Massive amounts of CC, and already 2 are dead. One of them being Ziv, who's so important for these fights. IG didn't want the Baron. They wanted to kill the entirety of AHQ, and Wako can't do anything about it. Jackie with the triple kill, 10 and 4 for IG, and they don't need no Baron. They're looking to win the game.
Yep, Invictus Gaming have done it. You could tell there was no plan on finishing it. It was turned the entire time. They immediately focus Alex. They take out the threat of stealing, and they get even more than they came for. Nexus turrets will be the next on the list.
Yep, this full minion wave with super creeps involved as well. There's no Baron buff because they don't need it. The Nexus turrets are an afterthought. The dives onto the fountain just for fun, but the Nexus will be taken down. And our 2018 World Champions will
for the cage. You can go in with that engage, and it is going to be Galio support here, as I thought. And you know, this is something
without Showmaker showing up. It is Infernal Drake going to Team Liquid very early on, sub 7 minutes. Mid lane
This is very fair to the style of game that Damwon do like to play. It is, hold the thought, Smithy looking bottom lane.
Gonna try for it, but a really nicely placed cage buys his base. There's the knockup, a lot of damage coming across. First blood gonna come through, nuclear full. And Impact makes the bluff happen. Nuggery knows if Impact flashes, he's dead. There's the old combo to the mid lane. Oh, Jensen is
Smithy and making their moves very difficult to pull off.
now double it flashless. Ult comes in, pulls in 2. Here comes Galio over the top as well. A single knockup. Here's the pull right back in, but Barrel's tanky. The re-engage explosive cast buys some time, but double it finds that first kill. Barrel's still low. The flash knockup. Impact doing the shy impressions now is Showmaker knocked up as well, trying to run away. The flash to follow. The taunt under the turret. They've got a lot of damage now, and the Leprechaun trying to stay alive. A turret transforms.
Damwon out of those lanes.
Yeah, Showmaker and Nuclear really playing that well in the final moments to prevent it from just being a clean.
Barrel, decent damage there. The eyes open. Smite comes through for Canyon. Nicely done. I don't know if TL can shepherd this, though. They're going to let Barrel take this one. No, not just yet. Impact coming through as well. This could be another team fight right now. The knockup are in, though. Look at the damage output. Zonia's buys a few seconds. Showmaker a bit low, still running around. They spent the almost dead, but the knockup makes Showmaker go down 1-0. Impact will be traded off as Hemo Plague does a lot of damage. So now the 4v4. The Smite comes in. Body slam, auto attack. That's going to do it. Canyon for first turret. There's the charge in, and the champion's still waiting around. This is certainly going to be the turret falling. Extra gold to the 2 big mages on the squad. Not going to nuke. The Sanguine Pool is available as he charges up. Doesn't find anyone to fight just yet. That's just health missing now. And that's going to be the chain. That's going to be damage. Wait, there's the kill finally coming through. Jensen grabs that one. Easy enough dive. 4v0 essentially.
And it's not every day after mid lane turret goes down that you're able to gain push over that area and stay for a wave and a half to just wait and dive out Nuggery. Sure, they are trading objectives on the other side of the map, but you can see Impact did the right thing. He floats.
Yeah, well, this time around,
the TP flank, though.
AP, the TP flank comes in. Double F sees it. They're going to fight Nuggery here. He's going to take a lot of damage, though. Knows he still has a Sanguine Pool. Now it's time for the second Smite fight here in this mountain. Drake as the engage almost comes in. There's the dunk on top, and it's 3 flashes forced out. This time for it doesn't matter, though. Into the back line. Nuggery finds a bit of damage with the Hemo Plague. Won't quite kill Double Lift, but it's still a Drake coming through. The re-flash in for the top laner, but it's still kills coming through for the LCK side. The stun is there, and they're shutting down Team Liquid. Still Impact tries, but Core JJ is incredibly low. The Vlad cannot die. What a team fight coming through for Damwon Gaming. This is Nuclear to grab the kill, and the Core, no problem at all.
It's this much upfront burst.
Yeah, and I always get interested by the Kai'Sa build path. Hold the thought.
Yeah, plenty of damage here, but he's still going to be able to get the heal coming through. Now the fight continues, though, and this could be enough for Impact, but the rest of the squad's coming around, though. He's got to back right out. 500 health from the Vladimir, though. Forward motion for the squad, looking to kill off Vlad, but he can't die. Finally, Impact gets one, and they get a second as well. The Silica for the top laner, and Barrel's certainly going to get dropped down as
This
well.
could be Baron. They're going to go for it off the massive play from Impact.
Yeah, Impact, you monster. He just keeps Nuggery out of that fight completely. He's doing it. You know, he's going to be able to cleanse that one off eventually, so I do like the itemization.
This time around, though, really big damage, and Nuggery couldn't get away from the back half of the chain, so the pull comes through.
It's very difficult to navigate because we've already seen Damwon want to come from multiple areas of the fight, but because the
Damwon's comp is just very volatile.
It certainly is, and one of the kind of tough things here for TL is when you are trying to check every box, make sure
you can see that Double Lift is faking, hitting the Baron. Now we'll just start it up. No, he won't again. That's another fake. They suckered him in.
They go for the knockup. They get a lot of damage. They're Smithy almost dead. He's going to be found by the Yasuo as well. Finally gets the dunk down. Doesn't quite die. Gets another knockup. Finally, one kill picked up. TB's now coming in as well. Barely alive and walking away as Barrel. The jump in. Can't find it.
He goes Double Lift.
There's one kill. There's 2. Look at the team before.
They're going to look to end the game perhaps here. They have a minion wave. They want to finish him.
I've seen double of fight mages in mid before. This time he pulls it off with the quadra kill, and down mid lane they will go.
I think they've done it. Look at the respawn timers, 30 seconds. TL have the minions, and they may just claim game number 1.
You have to believe they've done it. North America has never topped a group at Worlds, and Team Liquid just maybe are the first squad to do this here with 5 more to play. They're doing well against one of Korea's best. They'll knock down the turrets. They will knock down the Nexus, and Team Liquid will grab the first win for North America at Worlds.
You know, a mid Sion. It is possible this is Sion support, Galio mid, so there is some flexing that could come out here, but I am expecting this Mordekaiser to go top here.
They know Akali's walking back to mid. Misses the pull, but it's still a 3v1. Big damage under the Gnar, not close to Mega at all. And the minion wave actually pulled off. This is actually really well done, but the stun's still going to land. They've got the damage up, but first blood comes through to Gimgoon. The bottom lane, and now it's just, yeah, on the backside is J-Team. Not going to try to steal it. There's the spike coming through. A little bit of injury on that turret. Hana's going to share a little bit of it here as well, but now there could be a fight in the river, and it's not going to be anyone getting the plate gold, but there's still a fight going across. Giant knock up, Koala's going
One for the longer period.
Attempt for the Cloud Drake right now, going to pull in. This could be Koala sacrificing himself just to prevent the smite, and he'll at least guarantee the Drake goes over to J-Team. Stopwatch burned, and oh! The solo kill for Lil V. I'd be okay with that trade, but now the fight might continue. Galio over the top now as well. No knockups yet for Chris, but the fight going in. They're going to knock down Hana finally, but it's traded back by Fofo. Now the fight can use towards Koala, but Chris doesn't have the damage. Lil V chasing him down. He flashes, but why?
Yeah, it certainly is, and when you're looking at, you know, the strengths of Sion and Galio is a 10 for the invade finding Hana.
Oh, that's not going to be easy. Poor Jarvan taunted back in, and Tian grabs the gold. Brings the game a little bit nicer for the FunPlus side, but at 50 minutes, that was only a 500 gold lead in this game. They did not crack the early game open as much as they would have liked.
And I do want to draw attention to where Koala is, sorry, Freak, because he's still down bottom lane, and this is an area that I have criticized the LMS teams. Their lack of fluidity, they do sit in lanes, right? I was speaking to Raz Frostgurun, and they were saying this is the best kind of LPL support player. He's not known for his laning prowess. Sure, he'll get the shove in matchups, he should. However, his late game and his skirmish potential.
A lot of crowd control. Finally pops the shield. They're going to let that one time out. I don't think Fofo chases for any more than that, but top outer taken, bottom outer.
Yeah, I mean, this is a group that was kind of on paper being looked at as a very weak group. It was supposed to be fun.
Waiting for his ultimate, his chance to join the spotlight. Has 1,000 hounds over the wall, not going to get that steal. Hana jumped right back out, but the fight's going to come in anyway. Chris taking some damage, but first Koala goes down. 1 for 0 so far. Lil V trying to run away. The trade, though, it's going to be a shutdown coming across the bow of the AD carry. Lil V still running, might have the root. They're going to find the taunt onto nobody, but a stun on a Fofo. Gnar picks up one already. This is still a chaotic battle back and forth, and there is Ghost Mode. Gimgoon trying to chase down on Hana. He's going to flash away and stay alive, but he's going to come right back out pretty soon, and Gimgoon is surrounded. Cannot quite find Lil V. Stopwatch buys some time, but it's J-Team winning the team fight, knocking him right back in. Dorby gonna drop down as well. The kill finally.
They're going to Baron.
Are you kidding me? J-Team take the fight.
The LMS representative smash FPX in that team fight. Everything looked like it was FPX favored. You know, the fly into the backline from LWX, the shotgun in full effect.
No, he died to the Baron. He took too much damage. There's no opposing smite. They should still be fine to knock down the Baron, but it's one less buff on the team.
And everyone calm down because they're still going to be able to pick it up, and it is.
And they're 5v5. Well, now also, guess what? 1-3-1 is very difficult to actually shut down. You know, when you do have the Baron buff on the opposing team, you can see Fofo walking up. These Baroned up cannons are just.
I would like to see a reposition now. Try and play towards that last remaining outer because this Baron is going to be
ultimate off Lil V. So some important cooldowns are taken away from them.
Oh,
Koala has no flash. He's in trouble.
They know they can kill him, and that's the damage coming across. They will drop the Nautilus, but will there be the re-engage? 4v5. Does J-Team take the fight?
To try to steal this now and prevent a third Infernal.
Doesn't find the smite. That's going to be the kill picked up yet again.
Dangerous situation for this LMS representative.
No flash for the Jarvan. They only have to watch the EQ. They find Fofo. Half HP takes the heal. Still looking for the fight, though. Half HP on Baron, though. They're still hitting it. Half the team is stuck in the pit as J-Team can corral them in and look for the fight. Here comes Galio over the top. Who is going to land the smite for this one as the fight goes to the front side as well? Doinby taking a lot of damage. Very, very tanky. 1,800 on the Baron, and they're not killing it. Fofo finds the kill. He's alone in the pit. If he can find his jungler, they can do it. J-Team picking up the kills.
careful. The Gimgoon doesn't have the best wave clear. They can just look to push through here, I think.
Yeah, I think they can.
Like at least the inhibitor. We'll see if they can take down the game as well. 5 seconds on the Galio, another 10 on the Elise. They're gonna try the right now. They hook on in. Toynbee's very tanky. The turns at FHP. The Meganar. He's gonna try to pick up one. They will knock down one. But the fight continues. Fofo very low. Lil V almost dropped as well. The taunt in for Galio. But the turrets are gone. Can they win the team fight?
Here comes LWX.
But here's the squad. LWX armed to the teeth, trying to take down. Does grab Koala, damage towards the next, but it will be survival. Survival for FunPlus Phoenix.
Yeah, they will live for at least one more fight. Rest now going to be chased out as well. More gold funneled into the Kai'Sa. However, open Nexus. Baron's still available.
Insane. They're TPing in for it, and it will be a force.
5,000 gold difference, Baron buff on one member as we're going to see this fight break out right now. Triple Infernal Core, still a lot of stats. We'll see. Nice stun comes in for Doinby. It's going to be Lil B forced backwards. Has to get away. Does stay alive. No knockups there. But 1,000,000 damage takes down LWX. A second kill coming across as well. FunPlus Phoenix in a 2 versus 5. You have to believe they can't do it. As now the kills keep coming through. J-Team just destroying everyone they possibly can. There's no Nexus turrets available. There are no champions left alive. The biggest upset of the day, you have to believe. J-Team pushing it right down mid. No one can stop them.
J-Team are just going to take the game against FunPlus here. A huge tournament favorite coming in. It was supposed to be the easy group for them, but J-Team are going to beat them.
What an incredible result. J-Team takes down FunPlus.
It's going to be on Humanoid to generate some form of pressure here. He will go towards a LeBlanc, but I feel like so much of this early game, once again, is
get out of jail free in any hard matchup, and this is going to be feeling very, very good.
Yeah.
Really across it enough yet to really justify this Kha'Zix pick, so he does want to try to make some plays, and they're looking to threaten a 3v2.
And a big dive in the bottom side, so much burst damage there. First blood behind the tier 2 turret up in the top lane, now walking his way down because he had no TP, but he's still not going to be there in time. Mountain Drake will go cleanly over here to Splyce.
Kha'Zix, especially once he gets the R Evolve, is one of the best champions Hook is on.
A lot of CC, there might not be a way out, and Kiaya goes lead for Splyce overall, and he actually sends them in that brush. Kiaya in a bad spot, can't do the damage, but the cask, oh, flash, ignite still enough.
The lane that must have spotted him walking into the brush because he distorted in there. It seemed like Humanoid had full knowledge.
He's really wants to fight for this Drake, and I think we'll see top take some damage as a result. No one's willing to play top side. Huge! Oh. Goodbye!
And we said that, you know, if there were 2 players, hold the thought.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of damage. He's going to, just kidding, it's none.
Good sidestep.
Yeah. Fast, though, for them as Humanoid's going to look for some more to do. Meanwhile, though, the rest of the squad down on the bottom side, they've found where Zeros is. He forced a flash over the wall. 3 gold down to the bottom lane, though. Top turret will go over, so GAM getting some money on this one. Only a 1,200 gold difference, but bot will be answered all the same as Humanoid continues to stack up gold, and no one...
This pressure, right? Despite the fact that he has been pushed away a number of times, still up 30-odd CS, will be knocking down the turret here and control before they opt into really any of these fights.
And they're just doing it so easily at the moment. You saw that, you know, force away from the top side.
0 kills for GAM. A couple of turrets, they got a Drake, but not killing the champions themselves, and now surrounded is Zeros.
It just looks like they have complete awareness of where he is, knows that they can collapse and take them off, and if that happens, you know, in a couple more...
Is he concerned with taking the fight at all? That answer is no. Now finally jumps across. Huge damage on the LeBlanc, flashing away but burning down, and finally a kill on the board. A flash out for Northscarer now as well. Is this the turn for GAM as they try to find the Bone Skewer? Goes the wrong direction. Northscarer can flash over the wall, and he will...
He has no flash.
But there's no way out, so Baron will slowly kill him with no exit. Slowly but surely, he will indeed die, and he will drop. Zeros gets the
stand and deliver. Other people do out DPS him. However, in this ability to navigate, his uptime and his DPS is so damn high.
Well, the Baron has been started in Fog of War. Splyce trying to rush it down. Levi is around! But it's going to be Xerasafe grabbing the smite. So now with Baron on, this could be a battle. Humanoid trying to kite away. Jumps on, flashed. A lot of damage, but he'll survive through the explosive charge. Humanoid running out. He's going to stay alive. Jumps over the wall. Baron, no death. Splyce get the victory on that.
And that was a really decisive Baron take there for Splyce, as Zeros looks to continue the fight.
And no way in, though. You can see the disengage there.
Deal with the Baron buff. And Splyce recognize that and just march it down mid lane.
They trade the mid lane. No problem right there. So it keeps the gold lead pretty solid. The gap was closing, but with Baron picked up, it stretched right back again, and Splyce will have 2 minutes to work with. Look to drop many more turrets. Already on 4, but they're going to grow that by a couple, you have to believe. Mountain Drake will spawn and be claimed during this Baron buff as well. But wait for that is, yeah, Q3 going to get chunked. And flashes, he wasn't sure he could live through.
Impossible to be able to start these up.
Big chunk in the mid lane, down to 1/3. Stun means a little bit, but not a lot, as the cannon minion still charging. Kabe gets the auto attack in. There's another turret.
Around, and they are pushing in. This should be their mid inhibitor, you have to feel like, as they can just continually poke away, play it slow. It's on GAM to make something happen, and they just don't have the tools to do so.
Yeah, and I feel like that flash. Oh, actually, they go bottom side.
It's going to be a 3v1 here for Chachi. Tries to cut away. Ulti still charged. The E in as well. A lot of damage available. Trying to chase. They don't quite get the first slow, but Zeros almost dead. He's burning down. Kabe claims it. Flash and a Ruin King, but now he's jumped up by himself. Shut down by one of the assassins. Now they're re-engaged towards Levi. Does not have the health bar left. That's the kill picked up. Northscram pops a stopwatch. The team must disengage, but they've got the rest of the squad coming around. Xerxes, explosive casts back in Zen, and he'll a second kill in for Humanoid, and it's only Q3 left alive. Only 1 kill, and it means the push can continue into the bottom lane.
And Splyce just wiped GAM off the map. That was one of those chaos-style fights. However, everyone from Splyce on the same page. They wanted to rotate, they wanted to fight, and they will take game 1.
Splyce absolutely the better team. This group looking like Splyce going to be the ones to watch for now. They will grab the first win of the group stage for the LEC. They will strike down GAM Esports in their first matchup, and we end the day with the European team winning on home soil.
Tomorrow, with Group B having the J team upset alongside the Splyce win. So this is scheduled looking a little bit as well. Standings, the only teams you haven't seen just yet is that Group A squad. What's catching your eye here, Ez?
Yeah, look, we thought that the Splyce would start with Group A. Like, Cloud9, the team that we always expect to come up, above and beyond in an international event. Griffin, that tends to fail under the pressure. And I still have a lot of faith in G2, but you talk to some of the EU experts and they don't seem to replicate the same thing. So like for me, what stands out for me, of course, is Cloud9. I want to see what Cloud9 can really do in Group A, because really Niska and Svenskeren have been standouts in domestic, and I want to see if they can do that here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, and of course, we'll have to see if any more surprises can happen. I think Fnatic being defeated in the manner they were defeated was surprising. FunPlus going down was surprising.